Good morning, Baldurians. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Platinum X here with Will's Origin playthrough. This is where I left off in the last episode. I had just arrived here at the Grymforge, and I did not push the dwarf from the raft. I did not push him into the water. He's the one with magic items, and he is now over here with these other Dwagar. And just real quick, just to show you, like, when you get here, you can literally, like, this is the quickest way to the Adamantium Forge that I've discovered, and it wasn't just till a couple of playthroughs ago, and I've played through this game like 10 times at least. I mean, I haven't really, like, got an actual accurate count, but at least 10 times. I've played through this game so many times. I got the Platinum Trophy on 2 different profiles, and I just discovered this just a couple of playthroughs ago. If you go over here, this is where all the Dwagar are. With the whole point here is to get near out of this cave-in. So you got to get some explosive charges to clear the cave-in right here. And then again, real quick, just if you go to this point right here, just cross over this little plank right here, you can literally jump across the lava over here. Takes a high strength. I've got the Club of Hill Giant Strength giving me a 19. And then once I jumped across there, so at least a 19 is good enough. Once you jump across here, then you can make your way over to the waypoint. Once you get to the waypoint, you can then fast travel to it and teleport any companions that were not able to make this jump. And then there's one piece of mithril ore down here. You just got to fight some skeletons, and then you can get to the mithril ore. And then down this way, or actually maybe it's this way. I'm not sure map-wise where that's the. I think this is the. Anyway, so the both pieces of mithril ore are like really close to this point here.
Absolutely not. Well, you'd be killing history.
And then the second piece, you just have to fight some methods, lava methods.
This again.
And there's a lot of them though. So I mean, you can get to the Adamantium Forge really quick. All right, but what we're trying to do now is, I already have 2 satchels of explosive smoke powder that can blow blow this up. But there is an NPC I'm looking for that gives me some rune powder that will also clear the rubble. So I haven't cleared it yet. I'm going to the NPC to get that rune powder. And then at the end of the last episode, I ended with this little encounter here with this merchant.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts.
Now I'm redoing this because I kind of made a mistake in the last episode as far as I was looking for an inspiration, but it's the Guild Artisan background, which I've used for a couple of playthroughs. And honestly, I think I got more inspirations with the Guild Artisan than any other ones that I played. I mean, Outlander and Folk Hero, they get a lot as well, but Guild Artisan, I think I've got, again, more inspirations than any other background I've played with. So I was a little confused. I was looking for an inspiration. I couldn't remember what background it was, but it is the Guild Artisan, which none of the companions start with Guild Artisan. It's one that only you can start with a custom character. So there's.
Peering, I have come up regrettably short.
All right, so there's a series of skill checks. All right, history, investigation, perception. You have to clear all 3 of them to give him a report that he'll give you some infernal alloy, which is just like infernal metal. But Damon's dead, so it's not really going to do me any good anyway. But then there's also Bard history, Well, I first did Bard History and didn't unlock the inspiration. It was like, oh, well, okay, don't do that. Actually, do that if you're a Bard, because that one roll, that one history check, takes the place of all three of these. So all three of these or that one, you're going to get the Infernal Alloy. And again, I'm not even sure. It might not even take all three of these. I mean, I didn't fail. I passed all three of them. I think I had to re-roll one of them, but I passed all three of them. So I got the Infernal Alloy. So I'm not even sure, like, if you get the alloy, if you fail any of it or not, but I don't think so. So either all three of these, or if you are a Bard, the Bard History replaces all three of them with just a single skill check. I didn't really mess with this right here. It's probably the same thing. You'll probably get, if you pass it, you'll probably get the Infernal Alloy, but now this might not.
You recall the tale of a Sharan fortress armed with impenetrable adamantine, a metal created by a gnomish mage. There were also whispers of the gnome's secret project, an invincible guardian, though its existence was never proven.
What do you think?
Recite the tale you remembered from your reading.
How fascinating. I told my kinfolk that book a crafty gnome helping forge a fortress that would last an eon. Mythic metal atop stone hewn. That's to say nothing of this tale of an invulnerable protector. It's unfortunate the Sharan's successors found no... Doesn't explain this infernal plate I found, though. Here. Take it. Perhaps you'll be able to figure out why it's here. But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. Well, let's see what you've got.
All right, so
That's all then.
see, that's where I messed. I think I see it. I got the Infernal Alloy.
A quake of some sort.
So either of those,
Well,
you get the Infernal Alloy, but again, it's the Guild Artisan background that unlocks the inspiration. That's kind of why I thought in the last episode when I did it. I thought that the Bard one was like, oh no. I was like, oh no, don't do that one. That one doesn't work. And then I reloaded it and did it the other way. It was like, oh, never mind. But I'm going to go ahead and sell it because Damon's dead. Damon's the only one that does anything with this metal. And I don't even know that you need this metal. I think he does the same thing. Makes you 3 pieces of armor in the second act using infernal metal, and he uses infernal metal to repair Karlat. But like you don't really need all these. You don't really need all this metal. He makes it regardless of how much of the stuff you have. But again, he's dead in this playthrough, so it's really pointless to me now other than just to sell. Which is a little disappointing that, you know, nobody else, like there's nothing else you can do with that metal. Because there's so much of it you find. Alright. I got all his money. My money now. That's a good elixir. We've got 1 piece of missile so far. Here, let's buy some of these arrows. Or actually, let's buy that. Ooh, wow, that one's kind of expensive. Alright, here, I don't need this spear. Alright, good enough.
That's all then.
Yep, that's all then. Alright, so moving on. Yeah, I didn't really mean to pick that up. Now, when you find here, if you've got Shadowheart with you, she'll definitely make a comment. But she has not. Now, it could be she's not commenting because I have not been traveling with her, and I don't even know that she's a Sharin right now, because I have not been traveling with her. So she's not commenting about it because, again, I do not know she's a Sharin.
The magic touch. Magnificent bow. Not of Dwergar make, I wager.
I don't really think there's anything. This is all just a bunch of crap, but of course I'm such a loot hog. I look at everything every single time. Well, that's how I wind up with so much money every playthrough. I always have more than enough money than I need. And especially with Damn Dead, that kind of limits what I'm going to be, you know, spending my money on in Act 3, so... Like, honestly, I don't even really need all this money. I mean, I still need some money, but... just not so much to continue looting every freaking thing. Now there was a door that, I think the way to the gnome I'm looking for is actually locked. But I mean, I could pick
Looks
it.
like a trap there.
But I decided I'm gonna go find the key. Why? Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and cast that. Now there's an example right there of why the that necklace of guidance is so important. Do not give it to Gale because it has unlimited uses. It's not like once every short rest. Like you can use it indefinitely. And so right now, if Shadowheart casts guidance, she cannot maintain concentration because concentration, you can only concentrate on one spell, and both guidance giving you another 1d4 to your skill checks, and that enhanced ability is also concentration, which she cast on me. So I've got that necklace on because again it's a concentration spell. So I had it on me, but I think I broke my concentration on my hex spell casting guidance with the necklace. And so again I put it on Karlach.
Rising. It's clear not everything you
You, grab a cane and whip. That rubble needs clearing. And my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker.
You want me to cane these poor beasts? Almost sounds like you're asking for help if I ignore your tone.
And it sounds like your arse wants for a lashing, the way you talk out of it.
Oh, I'm gonna
Something
bash your
spooks the dumb
fucking skull in,
shits.
dude.
So stop your jawing and get to working.
Alright, leave it to me. I'll show these deep Roth who's in
Go
charge.
on then, light a fire.
I've got speak with animals.
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die!
Breathe, focus. If you strike, your masters will destroy the herd. You were made to serve. This is your meaning. Remove the rubble as you were told. Give in to your rage and avenge your pain. Don't strike us all, just your masters. Well, I want the rubble cleared first.
All right. We will work.
Carlac
We will do
disapproves.
as we're
What the
told.
fuck's wrong with you, Carlac?
We will clear the way.
Thank you.
Yes, that's it, you beasts! Not enough caning for my tastes, but you got the job done. I almost feel bad about this.
You'll be feeling even worse in a moment.
Bloody rogue, they have lost it. Put them down!
Alright, now if you want the loot, you're going to need to kill that guy quickly. Because that one right there is going to knock him over the edge. But he doesn't have anything on it. You know, it's just more shit to sell. Like I said, I'm such a loot hog. I'm like, no, don't knock him off. But I'm just going to focus on this dude here. Or I could. Alright, now notice level 1 is going to get on my bard slot. Level 3, because that's my warlock level, is 3. Is using the warlock. Now, since I get warlock slots back every short rest, I'm going to go ahead and use my warlock slot for this. Now, I'm considering, since I already know this guy is going to knock him off, I'm going to cast that on him, but like I get 2 bolts. Look at that. Oh, missed one. He gone. Alright. I'm going to run around the corner here.
Coming through.
I don't want to lose my concentration for them attacking me.
What's the plan?
I don't really need to. Well, maybe.
On my way.
Motherfucker. He's already gone. This guy hasn't gone yet, so I'm going to focus on this dude.
Got it.
I don't think I've got enough to kill him, though.
Tactical. I will ascend.
And of course he's going after Wyll to break my concentration. What'd I fucking tell you?
Grey One's gone. Good. We'll stay here until it's...
Dwergar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's...
That slag is, like, not really... It's junk. One thing I forgot to do
Whatever comes, I'm
is
ready.
equip this Sharon crossbow. +1 light crossbow. Oh wait, I thought that was the Sharon one.
The
Guess
pride
I'll
of the
equip
gate.
it on myself then.
Defender of the people.
Alright, now I do kind of need some healing here.
What a charmer.
Walk on over to Wyll here.
A hero at heart.
Actually, I need to use Shadowheart to throw this because I almost forgot. I've got the ring that adds 2 more hit points to healing, not to mention these gloves, which gives her resistance. Of course, this doesn't last long enough. Doing it outside of combat is really not going to be that useful.
Played at the ready.
But considering she's got the ring for an extra couple of points, I'm going to give her half of this stack and let her throw the potion.
Sharp as ever.
Now another thing, I've got
Assume nothing.
this necklace right here, which I should have already put it on, but didn't. That allows her to get the maximum amount of healing from a potion. Or any healing, really.
What's
Now if I
next,
throw
wonder?
one more light, or I could just use this, but that's a bonus action. I'd rather not do that. I just need to end this turn base because I don't really, at this point, I don't really need them to stand together anymore. So it's okay if they kind of like separate because Wyll is the only one that needs this. Boom. And that's the 12 points she needed to get maximum hit points.
Sharp as ever.
Swap my amulet back. Alright, we are ready to go. Now again, this is not the way to the gnome, and again, these adamantium slags really aren't, they're junk. Oh, devil foil mask.
What a strange mask. Is it bronze? Gold even? Amerigon's mask, I wager. Hell soldiers.
Like I said, I'm a loot hog. It sells for more than just a few coins. I sell it. Actually, I'll even sell it if it sells for a few coins. Anything more than 1 coin, right? Depends on how much it weighs. Like if it's too heavy. Now this right here, gives night vision or dark vision. But Wyll already has it. I've got the Devil's Sight. Giving me 24 meters dark vision. I don't know that Karlach has it.
I feel
Dark vision.
empty.
Lae'zel.
Totally empty.
Lae'zel didn't have it either. Now Night. Shadowheart should have it. And there's a couple of traps here at the end. Just, but I mean, it's kind of, I don't understand that because again, you don't really need to go there. Alright, so I'm going to cast Guidance. And I'm going to go first. Because believe me, your companions will walk past you and set this thing off. Now I still have Cat's Grace on. Remember, I'm being careful not to break concentration on Shadowheart so I can maintain that advantage. Which is why that necklace is so useful. Because I've got that necklace of guidance on Karlach, who doesn't cast spells, who isn't concentrating on anything else. And me, again, I'm still concentrating on Hex, so I don't want to use it myself and break my concentration on Hex. All right, now she's going to recast Guidance on herself. Failed. Dude, you piece of crap. See what I mean by your freaking companions? We'll just keep walking up. All of them failed. Dude, what a bunch of horse shit, man.
The pride of the gate.
Well, I think I don't really think it's anything important.
Watch yourself.
It's these plates right here that are the... no.
Attention.
I think it's that little circle right there in the middle that is what what I was rolling for back there. Which isn't necessary. You don't really have to disarm it. That was close. Just like right here, it's these. This is where the traps come from. Right here is an iron key. Failed again.
Don't burn yourself.
Again. That right there, you son of a bitch. Well, get out of it. Oh, wait, it's the turn-based. That really pisses me off.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Assume nothing.
Fucking companions, man. Everybody else went around it. She stepped on it.
There is work to do.
Making me sweat.
That's why it's important to separate your group coming onto this area right here.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Because your companions are fucking idiots when it comes to shit like this. Like I said, they will even walk past you. Like if you fail and you turn around and go back, they'll just keep running past you before they stop and turn around, and they'll definitely step on the shit. Now that did not shut it off, which means I'm gonna have to disarm this crap.
soldier.
Dude.
Come on, let's
Shit,
go.
man. What the hell? It's kind of bullshit.
There's no time to waste. Looks like a trap there.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Notice how... Damn, man, this shit knocks you down for a good while. You gotta make sure and go into turn-based. Double 14s. Notice that? How many times have I rolled doubles just in the last couple of episodes? Okay? Random die rolls or horseshit. Maybe it's just this die rolling system they're using is horseshit. I mean, it's like it's either glitched and gets stuck a lot, or it's just totally not random. Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
The walls are deep gnome, mate.
Again, failed. Dude, what is these perception checks? 15? I've got guidance and +2 from wisdom. Ah, 15 is kind of a
I'd
bitch,
love to,
though.
thanks.
My face protects me. Onward in her name. Looks like a trap there.
All this bullshit because Shadowheart stepped on this little fucking thing in the middle. After everybody failed, like, I mean, you realize how many times I've been failing these skill checks?
Action, not reaction.
And I keep recasting guidance on, like, when Wyll fails, I cast it on somebody else and then move them forward. I should have did it individually, though, and not moved the other 3 up as a group. That was the mistake.
Where am I needed?
Well, well, well.
Great. And she's already cast guidance.
Defender of the people.
But he should still have advantage. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And it's only a 10. Perfect. Now that trap is still active.
Two steps at a time.
Hey, good looking.
Damn it.
Please.
Let's march.
Relax. Cast guidance.
Pride of the gate. Let's see.
I do not have the key to this.
I'll see what I can do.
Double 18s. Isn't that odd? definitely a broken freaking die roll system. Okay, now that that's over.
Blade at the ready.
I think that iron key was the key I was looking for that door. But of course I could have picked it. I didn't even need the key. Now again, I do not know. Shadowheart is a Sharan, so she might not say anything about this.
Beautiful idol,
Oh, nope, she said
crafted
something.
with reverence.
Now that robe right there is worth coming all the way this way for, because notice, high spell casting, +1 bonus to spell save DC, and the wearer has +1 AC and saving throws as long as they have lightning charges. So there's a combination of items you can use to make sure you have lightning charges. So that's a good robe to have.
Who's the statue, you think?
Human, certainly. A god. Why would no one make such a thing?
You're the expert. Why don't you tell me?
What was that?
Don't
So
be
all
shy.
this down here is like weapons. I mean, all these weapons sell for good, you know, good gold. Well, it wasn't as many as I thought there was.
Skeletons, then.
Quiet. I'm thinking. Probably inhabited by whoever the skeletons were the others found.
There was still, you know, decent amount of weapons down here to... Oh, there we go, even more. Yeah, there's a decent amount of weapons down here to sell. There's that one that Shadowheart stepped on. Come on, guys. What's taking so long? Get over here. Yeah, take your time. Oh, and then you go walking around. See what I mean? See how stupid they are? And then she's just standing there. Good fucking grief, man. Like she enjoyed, you know, basking in the flame. Alright, now this is basically the normal route to the Adamantium Forge. However, I've already like showed you the quickest way to get there without having to go through this. But there are moulds this way, which I'm going to be making a scale mail suit, and I'm also going to be making a shield. Lae'zel is the only one of my companions that uses heavy armor. And when you kill the Grim, the Forge Guardian, he drops a helmet that's a heavy helmet as well, and makes you immune to critical strikes. That's the longsword mold. I never make the weapons. So all the pieces of armor, both pieces, the scale and the splint mail adamantium, and the shield, and Grim's helmet, all give immunity to critical strikes. So I really don't need the splint mail for Lae'zel, because the helmet will protect her from critical hits. So then I can make the scale mail to give to Karlach to protect her from critical hits, and then the shield I can use myself to protect me from critical hits, or even give it to Gale, or who was my other companion, or Shadowheart. So I've got like 3 people that can use the shield.
The pride of the gate.
I'll go ahead and go up. Oh, there's really nothing over here. It's just some like, oh look type stuff. This is the other side of that collapsed bridge. There's a couple more traps right there.
I spy a trap.
Don't you dare go running forward and trip the trap. They wanted to. They sure did want to. Alright, right here.
Arrows, shackles, and gnome-sized tracks. Someone left this place in a hurry.
So, you know, again, nothing really. Shoot.
Arrows, shackles, and gnome-sized tracks. Someone left
There's
this
really
place in a
nothing
hurry.
here to loot. So again, this like coming up here is really pointless. Wait, there's really nothing here. Now the shield mold, which again, I'm going to be making a shield and I'm going to be making scale mail. That's the medium suit. The shield mold is through this door over here. And again, I'm a loot hog, I sell everything.
Come, all who are weary, sleep and forget.
That's where the iron key was for. Give me that gold. Mine! Mine!
These are Sharan weapons. I would recognize the Night Singer's blades anywhere.
Still no comment from Shadowheart because again, I do not even know she is a Sharan. Again, I have not been traveling with her. So there's a lot of dialogue, a lot of approval that I basically just missed. So her approval right now, look,
Go for a good meal.
Karlach is medium, she's only neutral. She should be high by now if I had been using her. Lae'zel is high. Where that was Wyll's mistake in the first place, a Harper key. Nope.
What was that watchword? Lux Splendor. Lux? A light spell should disarm the chest.
Now that note, right over here. Tarnished silver key. Okay, and then right up here at the top of these stairs is a skeleton that has the shield mold. Now that should be scale, shield, splint, longsword, and mace. Now the mace, the splint mail, and the scale mail were all really close together over there where the waypoint is for the forge. As I showed you, that little area that you can jump across the lava to get there really quick. That area right there where you fight the skeletons, all 3 of those molds are right there. So on the way over here, I've just found the longsword and the shield, which only leaves, there's one more mold for the scimitar. And I can't remember off the top. Oh wait, no, I remember where it's at. Let me check my time here. I should be able to get over to it before the end of this episode. But first, well, I'm going to do some healing real quick. Actually, you know what?
Where am I
I'm
needed?
going to save it for the battle. That way I can get the, that was the tarnished silver key. Alright, so we've got Maragon and 3 Hellbores. Hunger of Hadar. Yeah, that'd be a good time for Hunger of Hadar. The only problem is I won't be able to see into it because I think it's darkness. Here, let me... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast it. Did it not even hurt him? Alright, pull back with Wyll.
Finding my way.
Need to stay focused.
This is from the necklace, because you see it's there's no spell slots flashing. This is from the spell slot. That's also from the necklace. I'm going to cast this to give everybody Blade Ward. And... Wow, board, I don't think I've ever seen those boards jump before. Okay, now, Karlach. I don't even think I need to raise this.
I am fury. I am death.
Now, I think I might be getting into, yeah. Probably, yeah, I'd be getting into the Hunger of Hadar to attack it with melee. You're dead. Do a push attack. Now I'm using the Titan string bow. So notice how 1d8 for damage. It's a +1 bow, so that's that +1. +1 from dex, so there's +2. And then another d8 for piercing, which is for the push attack. That's Lae'zel's little battle master ability. And then also +5 from strength. So notice how you get dex and strength modifier from using this Titan string bow. So it makes such an awesome bow. Wow, you see how awesome Hunger of Hadar is? That's why I went 5th level Warlock. Because anytime Wyll's my companion, I basically go 4 level Warlock and then 8 levels of Bard. But, which means there's been many playthroughs I've been going without Hunger of Hadar.
It's Amerigons and infernal soldiers.
Hunger of
They
Hadar
don't
is a
fight without a
great
commander.
spell. It's great for crowd control. Alright, where's all these corpses?
We need to get that
Come
near
on,
guy
man.
unstuck.
You need to get out of my way. Dude. I don't think there's anything on those boards, so I really don't need to worry about looting that corpse anyway.
And another mask. How many are there? Whatever commanded the Maragons, I hope it's long gone.
Still didn't get it. Alright, well enough. Not gonna worry about it.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Where am I needed?
Now this episode is running short, so I will not be getting to the forge in this episode. But the scimitar mold, if I remember correctly, is right up these stairs. Yep, there it is right there. So now I have all 6 molds. And then this right here again this is the normal way to the forge. Is you just have to raise that right there. Oh, wrong one. And you might not even need to raise it. You might be able to jump down on it and then still jump up on the other side, but it's easier. I've never really tested that because it's just, you know, it's easier to, you know, jump up on it here and then use your bow to go over here, and then that's the that's the waypoint from the adamantium forge. And then if you look down, this right here is where the cave-in is and the Dwagar, and this is where I was saying, this was as soon as I started the episode, I showed you. Damn it, I hate these cameras. From this room here, if you just cross this plank, and from right here, you can jump across to there. With I've got the club of Hill Giant strength, giving me a 19, and that was enough to jump across this gap right here. So definitely a elixir of Hill Giant strength, giving you a 21 strength to be enough to just jump across right here. And then you just run around over here, unlock the waypoint, and then fast travel to it to get all of your party members over in here. And then this is the room that has both armor molds and the mace mold. Mace mold is like laying here on the table. The armor molds are, you know, laying around here. So that's that. So I really do not need to worry about this here because I've already been over there. But this is the normal way, or for many playthroughs, the way I always got into the adamantium forge. It wasn't until, like I said, just a couple of playthroughs ago, 2 or 3 playthroughs ago, that I discovered I could just jump across right there.
Sisters clashed, one dark and one light.
And then this brings me back to the cave-in, but I still have not found the gnome with the rune powder. Now, I've got the 2 satchels, the 2 explosive satchels, this smoke powder satchels you find over here. This is where you first get here, right here. You get off the raft here, and so I'm back in the starting area. And I've already dealt with these, and the 2 satchels are back in there. There's like a hidden door. You got to pass a perception check. You just combined a poison with that flask right there, and those 2 die from drinking the beer. I passed a dialogue check with the 2 guys here and told them, hey, they're needed elsewhere, and they wandered off. And there was a ring of invisibility on one of these gnomes. That's really the only thing on all these gnomes. And I still have not found a key to this door, so just time to go ahead and pick it. Alright, so I broke my cat's grace when I cast that Guardian Spirits with Shadowheart. There is a shitload of silver utensils in this room, so this is a good room to loot for money. You can see all the silver laying around the tables. You can open the door? What? Okay. Dude. Now this right here is an ambush.
Looks mighty odd. Someone's been messing with it.
What looked odd? There's going to be ambush right here. There's going to be 3 oozes. 2 there and 1 up here. And they do blunt damage. So be careful of that if you're wearing that amulet. That makes you vulnerable, resistant to slashing, but vulnerable to blunt. Anyway, that's it on this episode. Thanks for watching, like, and subscribe. See you next time.